The American Civil War, a nation divided 1861–1865. During the 19th century, the United States was changing rapidly, but the North and the South were developing in very different directions. The northern states were becoming increasingly industrial. Factories were expanding, cities were growing, railroads connected communities and businesses. But the southern economy depended heavily on agriculture, especially cotton. And behind much of that agricultural system was something deeply brutal. Slavery. Millions of African Americans were enslaved in the United States. They were denied their freedom and forced to work without being paid. As America expanded westward, a dangerous political question became impossible to ignore. Would slavery be allowed to expand into the new territories? For years, politicians tried to compromise. But every compromise only delayed the conflict. The country was becoming more divided, and tensions were reaching a breaking point. Then came the election of 1860. A politician named Abraham Lincoln won the presidency. Lincoln opposed the expansion of slavery into the territories. Many Southern leaders feared that his victory threatened the future of slavery and their political power. Their response was dramatic. In December 1860, South Carolina seceded from the Union. Other Southern states followed. Together, they formed the Confederate States of America. Their president was Jefferson Davis. The United States government remained the Union. America now had the competing governments, and both sides were preparing for war. Then, on April 12, 1861, the first major shots were fired. Confederate forces attacked Fort Sumter and Charleston Harbor, South Carolina. Union soldiers inside the fort eventually surrendered. The American Civil War had begun. President Lincoln called for troops. Across the country, thousands of men joined the armies. Many believed the conflict would be over quickly, but the reality would be very different. The war begins. The first major battle came at Bull Run in Virginia. Union forces advanced expecting victory. Instead, Confederate troops defeated them. The result shocked the North. The war would not be short. It would become a massive struggle. The Union had important advantages: a larger population, more factories, more railroads, greater financial resources, and a powerful navy. But the Confederacy had advantages of its own. It was fighting mostly on Southern territory, and it had several highly experienced military commanders. One of the most famous was Robert E. Lee. The war would now become a battle of endurance. Who could continue fighting longer? Who could replace lost soldiers? Who could maintain supplies? And who would finally break?